a friend of mine, Mr. Ron Geezer!
Yeah! Yeah!
She wants this. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Valley Room Saturday Night Show, where our motto is, if you're not completely satisfied, it's still a 2-drink minimum. I'm Ron Geezer, and this is the fresh young face of comedy. I'll tell you, Saturday night here, and I am just thrilled to be here because lately my comedy career has been going down the crapper. I mean, last month I did open mics at 2 garage sales and an abortion clinic in front of an audience of 5. 10 if you count the fetuses. What? 5 times 2, 10. No one was having twins. And you, I shouldn't have to do the math for an Asian guy. But things are getting pretty exciting in my life. If things go according to plan, within the next 4 to 6 weeks, I'm going to be shooting a pilot. Yeah, because I just found out he's fucking my grandson. It's not that I'm homophobic, really. It isn't that. It's the age difference. 28 and 12. And how the hell does a 12-year-old get to be a pilot? But I do have a pretty decent booking up early this fall in Northern California. I'm going to be the warm-up act for an execution. And it probably won't happen. They always postpone those things. Pisses me off because I need better bookings because I'm trying to build my stable of comedy groupies. Right now I'm down to 2 bag ladies and a tranny. I never had any luck with women, really, to speak up. I mean, it goes back to when I was just a kid. I remember I had this huge crush on my 7th grade teacher, so I forged a parental permission slip saying it's okay if I fuck her. 2 problems. 1, the principal recognized my scribbling, and B, Sister Mary Rosary just wasn't interested. Oh, come on. Pull your minds out of the gutter, will you? It's not what you're thinking. All I was saying is that I wanted to fuck the nun. But I was old, and I was young and foolish, and even today you'd be surprised at how many hot young women can resist the advances of an old, fat, drunk, stupid, broke, married guy. With herpes. I'm just kidding. I'm not drunk. But I am old. In fact, last Tuesday, I turned 69.
Woo!
Yeah, so I'm sort of at that age where when someone says, "Hey, Ron, looking good," all that really means is if I drop dead right then, right there, I may be 50-50 for an open casket. And for my birthday, my entire neighborhood pitched in, and they bought me this gorgeous gold-plated bracelet. I was wonderful. They even had it engraved. It says, "Do not resuscitate." But as I grow old, honest to God, as I grow old, I'm doing my damnedest not to become an angry, grouchy old geezer. Honest I am. Yet, there are some people who continuously piss me off. I carry a list. It's a list of people who piss me off. I call it a list of people who piss me off. Number 1, anyone who ever sends a mailer to my house addressed to me directly advertising funeral services. Pay now, die later. I mean, I must get 2 or 3 of these a week. I made their fucking short list. One place even guarantees they'll pick up my corpse in 20 minutes or less, or my casket is free. And I'm going to get my casket the way normal people do it. At Costco. 2, Stephen Hawking. I see there are a few college students here, right? All right?
Yeah.
Any physics or math majors? Anyone? Yeah? Any social science majors? None. Good. I won't have to slow it down. I'm talking about the British quantum physicist who's wheelchair bound and talks through a voice synthesizer and who's best known for his work on the Big Bang and black holes.
Yeah.
Now, folks, I'm a comedy writer. You wouldn't know it tonight. But I'm a comedy writer. And I just use Big Bang and black holes in the same sentence without making a joke. That's how pissed I am at Stephen Hawking. Because Stephen Hawking says, and I know what you're thinking, oh hell, not another comic doing quantum physics jokes. But hang in there. Stephen Hawking says that imaginary time runs at right angles to real time. Imaginary time runs at right angles to real time. Well, I've got two very logical counter-arguments. One, if time were to run at right angles, it would wobble into a tertiary dimension, thereby negating its own mechanics. Duh! And B, I'm fairly sure I can kick Hawking's ass. I had to send his wife an I'm with stupid t-shirt. You know, I may never become a quantum physicist, but he'll never be a stand-up. Oh, come on, you were all thinking it. Man. I have a cousin who uses one of those voice synthesizers, but his insurance doesn't cover it, so he had to buy a used one that stutters. Help! Fire! Number 3, homophobic politicians. I'm talking about these ass clowns who expect you to vote for them just because they know how God defines marriage. Now look, when it comes to this issue, I'm going to admit that I'm a bit of a traditionalist. I think the best marriages are between one man and 3 or 4 women. But how about a little bit of live and let live? In fact, I'm going to go on the record right here, right now, and declare that I think homophobia is just so gay. And last, whoever the hell puts that warning on the Viagra bottle, it says that if I have an erection lasting more than 4 minutes, I should seek immediate medical attention. Hey, if I have a 4-hour boner, I ain't the one who's going to need a doctor. I'm Ron Gieser, the fresh young face of comedy, RonGieser.com. I have a few commercial messages. First off, every week or so I drop a dingleberry of wisdom on my website, RonGieser.com. You can check it out when you get a chance, or even check it out on your iPhones now. Screw the next comic. Check that out. Also, next Tuesday, Anna Cunningham, who's coming up in a few comics, and I are also doing a show at the Ha Ha Comedy Club on Lankershim in North Hollywood. It's at 8:30. If you mention either of our names, you get it for free as our guest. Then you just deal with a 14-drink minimum. And last, and this is just a special thing I wanted to say, there's an addition to my household, to our household, a 6-week-old Cocker Spaniel puppy named Dexter. And it's just the most wonderful thing. It has these big floppy ears and this stupid little white tongue, big brown eyes, you know, just in amazement at this new world that he has, and this new life. And the reason I mention that is if I don't recognize at least 12 of you in the audience next Tuesday, I'll snap his fucking neck.